Welcome back at Ask the Professor. This is the last one, and hopefully you get ready for the last case of this course. I get many questions from you, and I really enjoy that. So I have to make a choice, otherwise this video would be too long. And I think I make a nice choice. So let's start. An actual question from you was really a nice one. It's not nice, of course, but it's about the derailment in Taiwan. And I think you got a lot of interaction with each other. What could be the reason? Is it safe enough? Could we have some more technical support to get no derailments? Nice questions, please go on. But the case in Taiwan was very clear. There was a truck on the track, and that's not smart, of course, and you can make all kinds of systems or approaches to avoid it. But I think the best way to avoid this is make a closed system and get rid of all level crossings or just crossings of operations like traffic and trains. I think that's the most smart way, but there we go. You need a balance, you need money, you have to invest. And is this really what you want as an infra manager or as a nation? You like to do railway operations in this way. In Taiwan, that was just an accident, so a human failure. Okay, what can you do? I don't know, but I think what I said, to change the system, you have to make very precise analysis. What is your goal? Are you willing to invest? And are you going for it? Yes or no? So, make your choice. Another question was about, could we make a PDF file from all the courses and information and the knowledge and transfer it to you? And the question is no, we don't, because we have an online course program, and it means online, interactive with each other as a team, helping each other, have discussions, and that's the focus of this course, and that's what we do it online. I think that's also the strength, and don't make any copies and send it around because it makes no sense. It's about to learn something, and we think with these online courses we dedicated fully and focus on interactive and online. That's the way how we think we can transfer the knowledge to you, and that should be enough. There will be still open for you as a student. When you fixed the full certificate, then it will be closed, of course, because then you are an expert and this will be closed. Like when you finish your master degree, for example, at the university, it's also closed when you get your diploma, because you are skilled and you know the knowledge yourself. That's the same system here as well. So please work every time on the courses yourself, and at the end you are an expert and you get your certificate, and in between it's still open so you can use it, no problem. A question about tunnels and sleepers and how to do the maintenance and what is the best way. What the best way is always a little gray area, and it's depending what you like and what is your goal. When you say, okay, I like to glue all the sleepers in a tunnel, for example, together with the sleepers, like concrete sleepers, then you could say it's very stable. That's true. But when there is some void or some mismatch of the alignment of the ballast with the sleepers, then you cannot tamp it easily. So that's the disadvantage. So you can say, okay, I make it brand new, glue everything together, make one plate, more or less slab track, and then you can say, okay, then only have to renew the rail bars, and that's it. But when that's going on for many years, then you always get some problems somewhere in the alignment or the geometry of the sleepers and the ballast bed. And then what? Then you have to invest a lot to finish and to make it correctly as it is brand new to go on with your operations. So it's a balance. You can earn more time, so then you are more operational, more robust in operations. But at the end, you need a longer time to repair this glued ballast, for example. Another question was about, related to this, when you have, for example, wooden sleepers, and you like to transfer to concrete sleepers, they have a different dimension, and that's true. So it is not easy to say, okay, I have an old-fashioned track, take out the wooden sleepers, and then put in concrete sleepers, because you are changing the alignment, the geometry is not correct, and maybe also the dimensions is not correct for your trains to go through the tunnel, because concrete sleepers have a higher building dimension, so there is no space to build such a new system. So be careful just to switch from one system to another, because you are really changing the system, so you need a new balance. So you have to check your goals and your safety, of course. So big operation. Nice question about how to go and how to handle when we have frozen switches. Still now, winter time, I also use my jacket. So yeah, what can we do? When it is frozen, then you could say, yeah, we stop the trains, very safe, but it's not what you like. When it is frozen, you need really people going in and make it operational again. And that could be a hard and tough job. Then the question is, can I avoid it? And therefore you need these switch heaters, as you see in the courses. You have many techniques for that. But always there is a problem, because when a train is going over a switch, it's always shaking. And when you have snow, and the snow is also collected around the bogies or on the floor of the trains, when you shake it, it will fall down. And that's more a problem for the full operation. Because this big snow rocks, you could say, are falling down, and then the switch blade cannot switch anymore, because you cannot just use a small heating system to get rid of this snow masses. How to do and how to deal with that? So you can try to avoid it. Why not make a special skin around the train, so there will be no collection of snow anymore? That could be a reason. Or you can also use, for example, the switches. Switch it every time, so it will not frozen again, together with your heating system. So there are many solutions for that. So think over and make your engineering, use your engineering capacity, maybe together, you as a team in this course, and find out what is the best way, and also is it suitable for your way of thinking about how to maintenance and how to operate your trains. So nice puzzle. The final question was about the differences. For example, differences of profiles in switches, like America and Europe or Japan. Can you combine these switches? But also, yes, you can combine, but then it's a different history, a different nation, and also a different culture, how to build switches or turnouts, whatever. And that's the basics. Because when you make a choice a long time ago, you don't get this easily away out of your system, because it is a long run. So all the assets has a long run, and how to manage this to change it. And that's really difficult. That also hinders the innovation. But also it's not easy to say, okay, why not using some parts of a switch from America and put it in a European system, because it doesn't fit. You can make it fit, but then you are redesigning more or less everything. And why should you do it? And that's the same with the braking systems. I get some questions from the braking systems you have, for example, in Romania. You can take it by hand, for example, and all other kind of braking systems. No, so not automatically, but by hand or semi-automatic. Yes, that's typical for that kind of country. It's not uniform, and every country has its own system. And also the braking tables are different in systems. So that makes it not easy to have an operational train engineering turnover or transition to other countries. And that makes it very hard to make international lines, to smooth them well, and then that the trains are operating without any problems and very robust in every country. But that's life, that's the history. That's also because the assets have a high value, and they are so robust engineered, they don't fall apart in a few years. So when you make a decision, be careful that you have, and you have to take care of this for many years. For me, when I make a decision today, it will go over my retirement, so be careful. So this is the last Ask the Professor. Many thanks for your input. I enjoyed it very well. Now it's your turn to think over a real case in the course. Good luck with this. When you have questions, feel free. Use the capability. You have a forum, our team, but also you as a student and as a team. Feel free. Good luck, and see you next run.